complex.
Seems there's a hostage situation at Disney World, Opie.
Yeah, I see that. Gunmen holding, a Disney employee hostage at one of the hotels?
Here in the happiest place on Earth.
How are they going to spin that? You know how Disney hates, negative publicity? Remember that poor guy that got clocked in the head with the cleat off of that big ship in Disney? The poor guy saves, for years to go on a vacation.
What ride was that again? Do you remember?
It wasn't even a ride. It was, that big boat, the Columbia, that circles the river on track or something? Can't you even float a real boat? It circles this little river, and they were pulling into port, and this poor guy, working, slaving, saves his money so they could go to Disney on a vacation, him and his family.
He's been waiting online to get on the stupid boat ride.
Yeah. Maybe one of the workers stayed out a little too late the night before, throws the rope over the little thing to stop the boat. The cleat, they're going a little too fast. The cleat pops off the boat. Now the rope and cleat fling like a bullwhip and crack this guy right in the skull. Dropped him right there.
Dead.
Killed him dead.
He's dead.
So what happens? Disney gets in trouble because they tampered with the scene. They haul the guy away, hose the blood down. Business as usual. Get Mickey out there waving to the kids again. It's okay. It's only another human being.
Is that really what happened?
That's what they did. They got in trouble because, they should have investigated the scene. Yeah.
Is a carousel of color.
Yeah.
History, comedy, fantasy.
Here comes the boat, kids. This is going to be great.
With all of the secrets to see. The world is a treasure trove of faces.
Remember that in Disneyland there was a ride called the American Revolution. It was called back in the 70s. It was a celebration of America, and they get a bunch of cute little kids singing songs and stuff. And it was on this. It was a rotating arena, big, huge, round thing, and it spun around. A worker was in the works when it spun around and got caught and crushed in the gears of this thing. You know what they did? Business as usual. Haul him away. It's Disney. It doesn't matter. Great. Yeah. There have been a few cool deaths at Disney. Space Mountain.
Isn't there a website dedicated to all that crap?
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere?
Yeah, there's Disney deaths. At Space Mountain, somebody stood up.
Why would you ever stand up?
There was another one, the People Mover at Disney. You get in there, and it goes 1 mile an hour. You have to be a complete idiot to get hurt on this ride. It just kind of takes you on a little tour. You ride around, and it's like...
We are now inside Space Mountain. Please no flash photography as we go at 1/2 a mile an hour. Now, as you look upon the sprawling Tomorrowland, we will take you to Frontierland.
And this thing is doing 1 mile an hour. Somebody, it was going so slow, they get out of one of the cars, and they're going to run on the track up to the next car where their friends are in there, trips, gets run over by the car that he got out of, crushed, killed. You know what Disney did? Get out the hose. Sprayed it down. Business as usual.
Business as usual.
Sorry for the slight delay. We seem to have a crushed human being on the track. But that's okay as we enter Adventureland. Put on your safari hats.
Hey, Kevin, what's going on?
Yeah, my brother, he worked down there a few years ago. Space Mountain was famous for giving people heart attacks.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and they used to, and Disney would pay this hush money. You never hear about it.
Yeah, they pay people off or something.
One time on the safari guy, he used to, they make believe, oh, there's a hippo, take a shot.
Oh, that's always funny.
Oh, yeah.
Now, as we round the river, you see a giant elephant on the side. Look out. Whoa, here comes the water. Whoa. Look at that. You can't tell it's mechanical with that trunk on a hinge. Boy, that's realistically. Oh, here comes a crocodile. Oh, let me shoot him. Okay, I got him.
Yeah, the comes out.
And as we make our way back to shore, make sure you stop off at the souvenir stand and buy some more of this crap for like $80.
Hey, Dave, what's up?
How you doing?
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yo, I got another story about someone who died at Disney.
Okay.
What happened was this little girl was riding Small World with her family, right? And you know how like people throw pennies and stuff into the water?
Oh yeah.
So like she reaches in to grab a handful of something. Her hand gets caught in the track. She gets pulled in and dies.
Jesus. What did Disney do, Anthony?
Spray it down. Hold her down.
What's it called? Disney, they'll never pronounce anyone dead on property.
No, that's true. What do they do?
They'll always wheel them away in an ambulance.
And then they're pronounced dead like
at the hospital
en route or dead on arrival or something like that. No one's pronounced dead here at Disney. They probably have like, Goofy and Pluto come out with a Goofy stretcher and like grab the guy's wife instead of the guy that's laying there and then hit each other because it's fake. Oh no, wait, it's the guy. Oh, they run off. Wacky. It's the wildest ride this side of the Pecos. Make sure you keep your hands and feet inside the ambulance at all times.
Patrick?
Yeah.
What up?
Yeah, I used to work at Disney, too, and that's true. They gave a guy who got struck by lightning mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. He was deader than snot. I mean, the paramedics were giving him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation all the way out of the park because they refused to pronounce him dead.
Really?
God.
Yeah.
That's something.
All right, Patrick.
Like you said, spray it down, keep moving.
All right, keep the rides going.
Yeah.
We're trying to find that website.
There it is.
I was there 3 weeks ago.
Matterhorn bobsled. The first ride to kill somebody. Let's see, from 1955 through 63, Disney's safety record was flawless. Not all their guests may have left happy, but they did leave alive. This record ended May 64. The killer attraction, the Matterhorn bobsled. A party for 10,000 Long Beach Elks and their guests. Tragic first victim, 15-year-old Mark Maples of Long Beach. Let's see. He argued with a girl over going steady, blah, blah, blah. His friends had to restrain him from flinging himself to the ground 50 feet below. But there's no way to stay depressed at Disney. He was having an argument with his girlfriend, I guess. He got on the bobsled. He felt a sudden, inexplicable need to stand up. Wanting to stretch his legs or confused, the simulated bobsled was much more traditional, like a surfing or skiing thing. His friend just heard some thump noise, and Mark was gone. God. No screams, no triumphant shouts of cowabunga. He catapulted from the speeding car, landed on the track a few feet down, skull fracture, various injuries, never regained consciousness. Dead. You know what they did?
They sprayed it down?
Spray it down and let it rock.
Move on. Danny, what's going on?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Doing well.
I got a little story for you. I was down at Disney World with two of my friends about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and we ended up catching two of the characters having sex together.
And?
It was unbelievable. And then when we did, we reported it to them. They offered to give us a free vacation coming back, and they said that they give us free tickets to the park. And my friend Santo's son, he's like 3 years old, and we're like, the kid's never going to forget this. Mickey Mouse is banging Snow White. How are you going to do it? They ended up giving us all free passes to the park, a lifetime for his family, lifetime free passes to the park.
Oh my God! Another guy tried.
Thank you, Danny.
Another guy tried to get into the park. Poor guy, Cleveland, 19-year-old guy, tried to get into the park by climbing the fence, climbing up one of the poles that hold up the monorail, and walking on the monorail track into the park. Come on. The newspapers could only describe his body as badly mangled. It dragged him 30 or 40 feet before it could stop. Spray it down and let the rides roll.
Grant, what's going on?
How's it going?
We're doing well.
I used to work at Disney World 2 years ago at the Grand Floridian.
Okay.
And they made you take these Disney University classes.
Yeah.
They have like a university on the Disney World grounds. And it actually told you something happened while, like, someone on a ride to get rid of it as fast as possible.
Get rid of it, yes.
Get rid of it as fast as possible. And I worked there. I've seen some crazy shit. Oh, whoa. Sorry about that, guys.
Whoa! Cursing.
Watch out.
Yeah, while they still have at least a slight pulse, they just want to drag them off of the Disney property.
Dave, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys? I want to tell you, a couple of years ago, me and my buddies were down at Disney World, and one of them got busted for shoplifting. And when he got out, he said that the jail cell has, like, a big plastic Mickey Mouse with a frown on his face just holding on to the bars.
Come on. So they got their own little jail?
Yeah, they got, like, Disney jail. Yeah. And then they hold you there till the Orlando police come.
That's funny.
How about Dolly Young of Fremont? Riding on, again, the Matterhorn bobsled? Her safety belt unbuckled. She fell to the track, bounced along. While struggling to regain to her feet, a second speeding sled smashed into her. The bullet sled dragged her for a car length before stopping with her corpse pinned beneath its wheels. She was pronounced dead a short time later. Well, probably after they got her off the track. She's still alive. Look, her finger's twitching. Get the hose.
This guy says he has some twisted stories about Disney. Mark.
What's up, guys?
How are you?
Former cast member.
Cast member, Opie. They're not employees.
No,
they're all cast members.
Who? I was a monorail pilot for 2 years.
Pilot?
Yeah.
Like it's... Like you're going, I'm going to turn left today.
Yeah.
I'm the pilot. I'm going left.
Now, all seriousness, I mean, there's so many dark secrets about Disney. I wish somebody would just, like, write a decent book about it already. I mean, there's, like, one book out there called Mouse Tales.
Give us a couple, man. You're a
well, a friend of mine, like
Tom Cruise over here.
Right. I lived in the condo complex where a friend of mine, there were characters above me, and one played Goofy, the girlfriend was Minnie, whatever. But make a long story short, he witnessed an accident that took place between a company vehicle and a civilian. And the accident resulted in the death of a civilian. And the local sheriff and also the Disney cops, or Disney cops, believe it or not, and they told him if he saw anything or if he said anything that he would lose his job and this and that, and they threatened him with a bunch of things.
Wow.
That's the way it is.
You got to figure they bring in so much revenue for the state that they do want to protect it. Even the police department and everybody else, they don't want to scandals
you know what
going on.
I mean, it's like, for example, like the Atlanta, when the bombings in Atlanta went off during the Olympics, I was testing for my monorail pilot license. And
are you kidding?
It sounds ridiculous.
Isn't it just go and stop?
It's a whole test you have to go through. It's not just pushing. It's not just
clear of the doors.
Is that what?
Please stand clear of the monorail doors.
No, actually,
stand el clearo.
No. It's please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténgase alejado de las puertas.
That was it. That's it.
But, no, but seriously, some guy walked on our monorail while this girl was testing and getting her check out.
I want to take this to Cuba.
No. He threatened to bomb, and as soon as that happened, they were going between the Transportation Center and Epcot Center. And as soon as they got to the other side, that was where the cops were, FBI, and supposedly, I don't know if this is true or not, but CIA.
Wow.
Yeah. And then, I've got a million stories. We had a plane crash into us one day. We had a
plane crash into Disney?
A little biplane. Crashed into, just missed the monorail, smacked the beam while the monorail was passing over, so that
Pay
knocked
no
off.
attention to the flaming aircraft.
Exactly.
Pay no attention,
Exactly.
Underneath Disney at night, they have cockfights. It's amazing.
Actually, you know what? And this is interesting. We had a sniper one night.
Get out, really?
On the top of the Contemporary Hotel. This was about, this happened supposedly it was like 5 years ago.
Wow.
I climbed to the top and he was ready to open fire.
Wow. Yeah, there are probably so many deep, dark secrets.
Yeah, we'll continue this discussion, but we don't want to get fired.
Why? We're not owned by them.
We got a lot of power.
We're not owned by them.
All these stories are allegedly, right, Anthony?
No, this is all absolute fact. No. Yeah, I don't know. These people work there, I'm sure.
There you go.
And Opie, everyone knows we have to get a cease and desist first. And then we have to shut up.
All right, why don't we take a break, okay? 212-757-1027. We'll be back in just a bit.